The Divine Challenge, a story written in stone. Imagine a construction project that lasts longer than a human lifetime. Imagine the greatest artistic geniuses of all time, Michelangelo, Bernini, Raphael, clashing, collaborating, and pouring their souls into a single vision. Imagine a building so vast, so sublime, that it was designed to shake the very soul and affirm faith itself. This is not a legend. This is the true story of St. Peter's Basilica. The prologue, why here, why build anew? The story begins not in 1506, but in the 1st century AD. This site is believed to be the final resting place of St. Peter, the apostle whom Christ called the rock upon which he would build his church. Peter was martyred in Nero's circus nearby and buried in a simple grave on the Vatican Hill. Centuries later, the first great basilica was built over his tomb by Emperor Constantine in the 4th century. For over 1,000 years the old St. Peter's stood, but by the Renaissance it was crumbling, literally and symbolically. The church, confident and powerful, needed a new monument, a testament to God's glory and the majesty of the faith that had begun in that humble grave, the ambitious dream. 1506-1514. Bramante's vision. In 1506, the formidable Pope Julius II, the warrior pope, laid the first stone. He hired architect Donato Bramante, who envisioned a structure of perfect symmetry and monumental scale. A Greek cross, 4 equal arms, topped by a colossal dome, inspired by the ancient Roman pantheon but meant to dwarf it. Bramante's plan was breathtakingly ambitious. He famously said he would place the Pantheon's dome on the Basilica of Maxentius. To start, he began tearing down the ancient basilica, a move that horrified many but which Julius II pushed through with unwavering will. The project began with the 4 massive pillars intended to support the dome. But with the deaths of both Julius II and Bramante by 1514, construction stalled, leaving only the pillars as a hint of the grandeur to come. A century of masters and false starts, 1514-1547. What followed was a chaotic, creative, and often frustrating period where a parade of geniuses tried to leave their mark. Raphael took over, leaning towards a Latin cross, longer nave design, but he was better known as a painter and did little before his early death. Antonio da Sangallo the Younger followed with a complicated model that focused on elaborate details and fortifications, but it felt fussy and lacked the sublime simplicity of the original vision. For years, construction inched forward, mired in indecision. The Titan's touch, 1547-1590, Michelangelo's Divine Fury. At the age of 72, the irascible, brilliant sculptor Michelangelo was persuaded to take over,